Okay, day 6, almost 1 week. Today, I actually thought I first wanted to map out the templates for the pages. I just think it's more smart to first figure out the actual structure of the database and what information we need to store. So there's a few things we need to do. Most information we're just gonna get from Claude. Then I'm just gonna check a few big travel websites on what amenities they store and like if we're missing a few. We can always add it later in the database. Like when we in the admin dashboard, we can just create a page where we can manipulate the amenities. But it's better to just have them all from the start. So what we're gonna do, we're first gonna start with just chatting with Claude and saying like, hey, this is what we're working on and please map out all the possible options. And then we're gonna ask it to create the database structure and the relationships. So the relationship would be that a stay is also linked to a location, because location will be one table and then the stays are connected to this table, and also the activities. If an activity is in a specific region, it needs to be connected to this table. So I just want to map this out and also have some sort of visual overview on how everything is interlinked. And then we just check a few booking websites if we have all the information. And then in tomorrow's episode, we will start mapping out the pages. We're not going to design them, we're just going to make the layout. Like this is the H1, this is the H2, this is where we show the amenities, etc. All right, let's dive right into it. Whoever has been following along for the past days, this is our Claude project. Basically, we gave it custom instructions on how I wanted to give information to me. I uploaded our technical sheet that we made yesterday and the URL structure that we made the day before. Basically, that is this information. So we just have all like how we're going to structure the folders, how we're going to structure which code we're going to use, like what is the database. For the URLs, we already mapped out exactly how we are going to structure the website. This later we're all going to upload into Cursor so that we have everything right from the beginning. So basically what I'm going to do again is I'm going to open Super Whisper and just ask it to give me a layout of the database. I don't want it to write any database. I just want a proper overview on like what tables we should handle and what information we should have there, and what I just wanted to come up with a proper outline first. And we used the extended version, so it just starts thinking a little bit more. Okay, so today I want to work on the whole database structure. I don't want you to create database tables yet. I just want to have a complete overview of everything that we need, like all possible tables, without actually writing the SQL. I just want an overview and maybe also a visual overview, like, okay, this is all the tables that we have, this will be the relationships, and this is the data that we're gonna store into it. Then when I have this overview, I will do a check, and then I check some other travel platforms if we're having all the amenities, if we have all the locations. So we have everything right from the beginning. Once I confirm all the data, then we can start mapping out the SQL. But right now I want all the tables for the stays, locations, the amenities, the beach clubs, the activities. So for all the single pages that we have to create, I need this information. And also the user management, like how do we store the users, like what sort of roles are there. So first, just give me all the output in text so we have a clear overview on what we need. And then after, I'll recheck everything, and then from there on, we can start mapping out the actual tables in SQL. Okay, so let's see what the output is gonna be. I will pause the video now because I selected the extra thinking, so probably it's gonna take a little bit longer. Oh, actually, it's quite fast. Core tables, ID, name, select description, short description, address, latitude, longitude. That's good because, as I mentioned, like people are searching for beach club nearby, and based on the geographic coordinate, we can add this. Email, price levels, good, featured, yes. Draft pending, published, rejected, archived, created at, published at, owner ID. Listing types, hotel, villa, restaurant, beach club, etc. So for the stay table, they have ID, listing ID, check-in time, checkout time, star rating, number of rooms, minimum price, maximum price, property size, year built, last renovation. Do we need anything more? Let's just put this side to side. So booking.com, and just open a listing. Location, this is then again linked to the stays as well. So categories, features, cuisines, listing cuisines, media. This is an image, no. Operating hours, external profiles. This is good, so we can show this on the website as well. User management, role permissions, reviews and rating, review media. Oh, I like this that it already did this. So people who review the listing as well, they can add their own media. Content management pages, tags, content tags. The only thing I need to check, because here we constantly use ID. I believe that Supabase, does Supabase use ID or something? I believe it used something different than ID. Yeah, this UUID. Is it not common? So since we're gonna build the database with Supabase, that we use a UUID instead of ID. Doesn't matter, like all the data so far looks good. I just want to make sure that once we start building the database, it's all right. Okay, so booking.com. So if we have a listing, okay, so that's fine. So let's see. So we have listing, we have name. This is listing types, wait. State properties, ID, listing ID, check-in time, checkout time, star rating, number of rooms, minimum price, maximum price. This would be the description. Then property highlights, rooms available. So I'm currently looking at booking.com, and they basically have rooms available where people can also click on the room and there shows a pop-up, right, with all the information. I think we should add this as well. Maybe we should also add a discount item to the table so that if a property or a restaurant have discounts, that we can add it to the website. Also, booking.com has like travelers are asking. Maybe we can add this as well, some FAQ per table. Also for the hotels, they have restaurants on site. I think this would be good to store as well. So I think we need to add this. And then also, can you already start making a list of all the amenities and all the other options that we should add as well? Maybe also accepted payment methods. I think maybe it's less related for us right now because we don't have online bookings yet. And yeah, so we currently won't be doing bookings from the website, but we should have something that where we add our affiliate links. So if we have a listing and we want to add our affiliate link, we need to have something in the database where we store this affiliate link and then create call to actions based on this. If you can add this to the current output, that would be great. Yeah, so booking.com has overview, info, prices, facilities, house rules. House rule will be check-in, beach view, city view, this is all good. Cuisines, meal types, dining features. And later when we actually start adding stuff to the database, we compare it to the keyword list that we made, and then we can see which one actually has search volume. Support on-site restaurant relationship, which should allow listings to be related to other listings as facilities, as a hotel can have a restaurant define. Okay, so this is good. So please map out the complete structure for everything that we're gonna need related to building this platform. I basically just want to create one big master sheet on how we will structure the database, what will be the relationships, maybe also already insert all the amenities and all the other fields that we need in the database. We will be using Supabase, so write a SQL based on this, and also make it so that the developer exactly understands on how we should structure the website. So basically act as a project manager and scope it out as detailed as possible so that the developers all understand what they need to do, how everything is related to each other. And then, yeah, also make clear instructions on how to implement this, because we're going to insert this in Cursor AI. So I need very detailed guidelines on how to structure this and how to implement this. Okay, so now I'm just making sure again that it's acting like a project manager and that just writing it down so everyone understands exactly how this should be implemented. Okay, so just quickly check. So listing types, this will be the different listing types that we have. So stays, hotels, whatever. Locations, this will be all the locations. Categories, not sure. Then we have the listings. So in the listings, we have the name, the slug. The slug is the URL, description, sort description, address, latitude, longitude, phone, email, website, featured, listing type. So this is the relationship, meta title, meta description. We need to add, then we have the categories, stay properties, dining properties. Maybe for dining, we would need some more. Maybe the menu, like a way to upload the menu. Just gonna make some notes. Like we could either ask for their digital menu or just ask. Same for wellness menu. It's still working. On-site facility, tags. So this is the one that I specifically asked for, right? So booking partners. So this is probably related again to the type, and then booking links. And now here it's making all the amenities. So hotel, villa, restaurant, cafe, beach club, spa, yoga studio. And this is all based on the keyword research that we did, right? Locations, this is all the locations. I already add some information as well, description, called Heart of Bali. We can edit this later in the database. Parents, stays, dining, beach clubs, wellness activities. So this is how we, at the beginning, here again, structured our website. Here are all the cuisines, Asian, Balinese, barbecue. Actually, Claude run into the max capacity. So I just type continue and it will start finishing. Here's also, again, it's making, I'll just let this finish. But basically what I was saying, it predefined our categories that we at the beginning made and uploaded in the project, right? So we did all the keyword research, we uploaded this in the project, and we had the URL structure, we had the technical sheet, and then basically it analyzed everything, and then it starts mapping out based on all the information that we already had on what to do. And then now it's making the implementation guide. So this is basically what I will be uploading in Cursor. And then Cursor knows exactly on how we structure the database. The only thing I want to add right now is maybe uploading the menu. But maybe also we can just do this later. Like it's not priority. That's also making the diagram now. So let's see what's gonna happen. Let's see also if we miss anything. This probably looks very messy. Yeah, this, never mind. It's nice that it made it, but we'll just, actually in Supabase, you have a really nice overview of what's gonna happen. I think now what's it doing, it's just summarizing everything, right? So it's the URL summary, it's the structure summary, and then also the database structure summary. Now, the only thing I want to do is for the dining and restaurant bar, I think we should add something that we have a column in the table where we can upload the menu, like either pictures of the menu or like a digital link to the menu. We didn't add it yet, so maybe you can just quickly add it to the file that you created. Just edit the file, don't recreate it from scratch. And it didn't record. I think we should add one column to the table for restaurants, bars, etc., where we add a menu, also for the spa. So we either have pictures of the menu or we upload a link to the menu. Okay, so as you can see, it now added this to it added the menu documents, and then again is linked to those other tables. So what I'm gonna do now, this is a complete database. I'm just gonna put this in here. So complete database. And then we have the new node, developer summary. Then we have the implementation guide, database. And this was the old database, right? Yeah, then what I also want to do, I just go back and upload everything here. So here, complete database, content and the developer summary, implementation guide database. So here now we have exactly everything that we need to get started. The only thing we're gonna do tomorrow is start mapping out the pages. So we're just, usually I do it with Figma. Maybe I just do it quickly in Excel Draw, just so if you guys wanna use something for free, you can just use it for free. So today, a little bit of shorter episode. It's a weekend and I'm actually going out with my partner later. So I think we have a good foundation now. So we have all the URLs, we have the database tables, we have the overall architecture. So tomorrow we're just gonna create the drawing of where do we need an H1, where do we need like trending destinations, etc. We just map it out so that Cursor also knows how we want to structure the pages, and then from there onwards we have one more day where we just do some design inspiration, and then we actually start gonna build the platform. Then probably the episodes might be longer, maybe 1 to 2 hours per day, but then also the majority of the work is gonna be done, and probably also we're gonna run into quite some issues, and probably then also the learning starts for me. Like this part I've been doing a few times. This is still, usually I would just get into a project, but I think it's better to just map it out from the beginning. Yeah, so happy weekend guys, see you guys tomorrow, and have a good day.